English stories. The Mitten Story. Once, a boy named Sam lived in a snowy village. He asked his grandma, Anna, to knit him a pair of bright red mittens. Anna was worried and said, "If you drop one in the snow, you might never find it." But Sam wanted red mittens, so Anna finally made them for him. Before Sam went out to play, Anna said, "When you come home, I'll first check if you're safe, and then I'll check if you still have your red mittens." Sam ran outside to play in the snow. While having fun, he didn't notice that one of his mittens fell into the snow. Soon, a tiny mouse scurried by and found the mitten. It was cold outside, so the mouse crawled inside the mitten to get warm. It was cozy and just the right size. Next, a frog hopped by and saw the mitten. "Can I come in too?" asked the frog. The mouse didn't want to share, but let the frog squeeze in. Then, a rabbit came hopping through the snow. It was freezing, so the rabbit asked, "Is there room for me?" The mouse and frog grumbled but made space for the rabbit. After that, a fox trotted by. It saw the mitten and said, "I'm so cold. Can I join you?" The animals inside didn't want to argue with a fox, so they let it in. Finally, a big bear lumbered over. It saw the mitten and said, "I want to get warm too." The animals inside were squished, but they didn't want to argue with a bear, so they made room. The mitten was now stretched so big it looked like it would burst, but Anna's knitting was strong, and it held together. Just then, a tiny ant came by. It was so small that it found the last bit of space on the bear's nose. The ant's tiny legs tickled the bear's nose, and the bear let out a huge sneeze. The sneeze was so powerful that it sent all the animals flying out of the mitten. The mitten flew high into the air and landed back in the snow. On his way home, Sam saw something red in the snow. It was his lost mitten. He picked it up and ran back to his grandma. Anna was waiting by the window. She smiled when she saw Sam safe and sound. Then she looked at his hands and saw that he still had both red mittens.